Hey everyone, welcome back to Evony with Genghis. So, came to news a couple days ago in my Discord, Evony playing God again. So, a few months ago, it came up that different servers get different packs to purchase. They got double down coupons. They got higher percentages. Then Evony had to give it to everybody. Then there was debuff books on only certain servers. Now we have soul binding for the Senate. So let's take a look and see what this is all about. So if you look at my Senate, this is what I got. Details, upgrade, Senate, nothing else. And then when I go into the Senate, I got all these crappy 5-star, 0 ascension generals. Same as probably all of you out there, right? Other than a handful of people, nobody's ascending this stuff. But what if there was an event that made it really easy for only your server? That'd be a pretty big advantage, eh? So at first I thought it was kind of an event where you would get like these excellent blazons or dragon coins, something like that to upgrade, like right here, these dragon cores. I thought maybe it would be like that and it would make it easier to upgrade. But in fact, that's not actually what it is. So if you look at here, so here it is, you can see it has soul binding, and no one really knew what that was for sure. But let's look more into it. So here's another image of the event, but really it's not just an event. Like, this is a long-lasting event with big implications for other players. So you put your general in there, and it seems like basically if you have a regular like PvP general, you use 16 general fragments, like 16 times 30, you upgraded them to the max 10 stars. It seems like if you get like a 17th of them, an 18th of them, you can just bind them and make them a max general. That's kind of what I'm interpreting here. What's up, Heather? So here, only generals will be the same tag, can be found together. Okay, so it can be bound together. And then it says the binding initiator must first be 35, so your like Elise would be 35, and all the rune stones would be done. And then you could start to, you know, basically follow these steps here. And it says basically like if you change the process, if you sell your general, you'll get back some of the binding, I guess, fragments or whatever, coins, items. You'd get some of them back, but not all of them. So kind of like if you sell a general you ascended, like Blood of Ares, you'll get back like 90% of the blood, but not all of it. And then in here, it doesn't really say too much more. The soul binding initiator's flexible specialty will not be shared. So I'm not sure if that means the new like 5th runestone specialty, but doesn't matter. So here it is, binding attributes. Through soul binding, you can share the general level, quality of the original specialties, and refining attributes of one general who meets the binding requirements with another general of the same troop type. Oh, so maybe it's not even just the same general, but the same troop type. So when they have this symbol here and it's ground, so maybe you could just do that. Not really sure all of the rules. If you're one of these servers that are super fortunate to have it, I tried to create an account on one of the servers I heard that had it, but the problem is you can't just make the Senate at keep 1 or 5 or 6. Like, the Senate has requirements, building requirements. You have to be pretty far along in the game. So I couldn't get to that point to actually start the event and be able to do the binding. So if anyone could let us know how big of a disadvantage we're in for and how long lasting this is going to be, that'd be excellent to know what we're going to be up against. But like, just picture this. Just imagine being up against someone and all of a sudden they got all of this done, right? And all of that. And all of that. And then you go over here and they get all the same stuff. They're basically just adding like 30-40% to everything, right? If they get all of that stuff done. So anyways, disappointing news, almost as always with Evony. Like, subscribe, leave a comment.